Hello, I'm Todd Boston. Welcome back. If you watched the first DADGAD transformative practice video and felt more calm, grounded, or connected, this is a continuation. Today I'm sharing 4 simple doorways into this tuning. Together we will explore harmonics, rhythm, melody, and harmony. The idea is to give you creative tools for improvisation and self-expression. Just like our last video, we will begin with a sound meditation, a sound practice. This is the primary foundational tool that I would like to offer to you, which is to me the most important aspect of what we're doing here playing music, is first and foremost, the music is serving you and your well-being. In order for me to connect into what I'm doing, I find it imperative to sit and breathe and tune in to my instrument, to myself, and to the music. So let's do that together. Take a deep breath and exhale. You can loosen your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Just coming into your body, coming into a grounded place. Inhale. Exhale the sound ha. Just a gentle slowing down here. Inhale. Feeling the guitar in your lap, feeling this guitar, this beautiful instrument pressed against your body, your fingers. Next, we're going to inhale and exhale together. Begin to strum the guitar. My first finger is on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. I'm fretting the G note to an A note, which gives me a big drone, a beautiful drone of the notes D and A. And I inhale. Exhale and strum. The next exhale, I'm going to bring my voice in with the sound ah. Deep inhale. With every breath, with every inhale, with every ah, with every sound, I'm listening deeper and deeper, resonating with this beautiful instrument, this drone. My voice, my body, my guitar begin to sympathetically resonate together. And the blood is flowing to my brain. All the oxygen is moving around. I start to feel tingling. I start to feel change, transformation. After I open my voice, tune in, and then I just sit for a moment in that quiet space, there's a profoundness that is there that wouldn't exist without the sound, without the vibration. But the contrast between vibration and then that silent moment is so profound and so good for our mind, to calm our mind, to calm the chatter, to calm all the noise down, and just listen to that moment of quietness. What a gift. What a gift. I'm going to continue now into our primary teaching, which is going to explore all of these really interesting angles of entry, or interesting doorways of entry. Harmonics. To me, harmonics is this almost sacred, ancient sound that is embedded into the universe. It's the sound of the cosmos. It's this deeper mystical sound that emanates from the guitar, this beautiful harmonic. It's incredible. The second aspect we will explore is rhythm and pulse, and how the guitar is a drum. The guitar is rhythm, even if we're just strumming. Again, the harmonics, melody. This open tuning that we're in. This openness that we're in. Really beautiful melodic space. If I approach the instrument just as melody, like a voice or a flute. Just moving through the singular notes, the modal quality of this tuning is really profound and beautiful, and can open up my relationship to melody, my relationship to the scales. The last thing that we will cover in this video is about bringing that all together, and also chords, harmony. These beautiful chords. Okay, before we do that, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for tuning in. If you find this video supportive and helpful to you, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Also, in the description below, you will find a link to a free PDF guide and a video. If you haven't watched the first video that really introduces this transformative music practice using the open tuning DADGAD, I highly recommend that you click in the link below and follow that link over to the free guide that is going to help you with that practice and really get you in the doorway of utilizing this gift of sound, music, and this amazing guitar and these alternative tunings as a way to tap into our intuition and to our higher self through this beautiful and amazing gift of sound and music. When we dive into this tuning, it's an open chord, and so it gives us this accessibility to strum open. And when we do that, we have this beautiful suspended fourth chord, D, G, and A, the 1, 4, 5. Music is math. The more that we understand music, when it relates to numbers, things start opening up. So our foundational tone is D. We always call that the 1. We go back to the 1. That's our home, the place where we begin, the place that grounds us, and the place we come back to. In the beginning of the practice, we started with the sound Ah, droning in D, singing in D, the tonic, the 1, the home, the Om, the Ah. It's the home base. Once we know home, we can always travel, explore, and come back. And so the essential part of this tuning is we're in D. The chord is D, G, A, which is a suspended fourth chord. As soon as I fret the second fret on the third string, I have all D and A. Now I'm in a drone, 1 and 5. When I add the 4, the open G, all of a sudden I have a color chord. If I add a third of the scale, now I have a major. third is the minor. Beautiful. For our practice here, we're going to stay in the major tuning today, the major scale, okay? This tuning, DADGAD, gives us the flexibility to go major, minor, because we have a fourth, a perfect fourth, but we don't explore that tonal color of major or minor. We leave it open by the open chord. When I play the harmonics on the 12th fret, and I just play my finger gently over the fretboard, over the fret itself, the metal fret, and I lightly touch, that's called a harmonic. And listen to how it sustains. Here's the top string. I don't go a little ahead, a little below, but if I go right over that 12th fret bar and just lightly touch, I'm finger picking for this. Low, D. So in this tuning I have 3 Ds, 3 harmonics, 3 octaves of these harmonics. And then I also have beautiful A, and then the G. And then if I play them all together just by lightly resting my finger across the entire neck, all the way on all 6 strings evenly, just a light touch. Isn't that nice? So now I can just create this beautiful harmonic. And I just start listening to that sound. It's like magic. What is that? Why is it so magical? It's like the notes have little flashes of light or something in them. Here, that next harmonic I'm playing is over the 7th fret. I can play individual. 12th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret. There are others that are more complicated you can get to eventually. Those are on the 4th fret or on the 9th fret. And there are many others all up and down the neck that are hidden, and you can develop the techniques to bring those forward. There's also many other forms and techniques of harmonics that are more advanced. But for the beginner and for the intermediate and the advanced, these natural, beautiful harmonics are essential to playing in open tuning, in my opinion, because I have an open chord, and as soon as I play this beauty of the harmonics, everything starts opening up. So in my own personal playing, these harmonics are essential part of my soundscape. Music is about emotion and psychology. The psychology, the music of harmonics is that it's tapping into something very universal and deep, which is our deeper connection into sound, vibration, and music. What do I mean by that? These harmonics are tuning into the natural harmonic overtone series, which is in essence a major scale with some variations to our tempered music scale, but it's basically a music scale. The harmonic overtone series is something that is a phenomenon that happens. If I play a single note, that's the note D. Contained within that note is the foundation tone that we're calling D. But built into the harmonic overtone series of that note, in other words, there are notes that start ringing out above that note and below it in the harmonic overtone that are not the fundamental, but are harmonies that are stacked into that tone. Every time I play a note on any instrument with my voice, there's a stack of harmonies that are happening that are less audible to the foundational fundamental tone. But those tones up in the second octave, we reach into actually A. We have the A in there. It's stacking literally a natural harmony. When I play the note D, the note A is hidden away in there very quietly. Okay? There's also the major third. There's also a major third that's stacked up there. That's literally the major scale is occurring naturally in every fundamental vibration. Every tone we create has a stack of the foundational major triad, the 1, 3, 5. Foundation of all of our music is contained naturally in the harmonic overtone series. It's the math of music, it's the spirit of music, it's this universal, amazing, eternal aspect of sound and music. Maybe we think, oh, humans created the major scale. We created the scales of music. When in essence, what I'm teaching you here, what I'm saying to you is that the music scale occurs naturally in nature. That tone happens, and contained within that singular tone is a major scale, very close to what we consider the major scale. For sure, the major triad, the 1, 3, 5 of our major chord. If we just take that into our hearts and understand there's something deeper happening, and we start tapping into these harmonics, and we trust that there's something that's happening to our own psyche, and when we play for others, that these harmonics are just mystical and beautiful.